Hi, good evening all. This is SK. I hope you had a great last week ending up in green. I did pretty well, and I hope you all had a great weekend as well. So let's see, where do we stand here as of now? This is the monthly chart, and we're going to be in last about 10 days from tomorrow in the month, and about last week you can call. Next week it's going to be last week. So where do we stand? Honestly, I'm not a political guy. I do not like talking about politics and all that, but I believe, it's my personal belief, and I do not want to get involved in any discussion or any sort of things, but I believe until the elections in November, we're going to see a trading range here. We can test this, and after the elections, we will get the breakout. This is my own assumption, because global market, overseas, like China, India, Europe, England, all these countries, oil countries, all those, everybody is waiting for the elections we're going to have in November, and then we will be looking at what kind of business relations we're going to have. I mean, technology is growing, there is no doubt about it. Biotech will be growing. We're talking about the market, overall market. We had stocks going all-time high, and right now we're in a trading range from last 8-9 months, and they are breaking everything. So right now the focus is on the market. I personally believe that the market is still going to go in a trading range here. We can test this green, we can test the high and come back, pull back to this thing or the bottom of here. Overall, I think we will be looking at a very deeper pullback after poking through this. The real investor is missing, the real money is missing. Again, I can be wrong, but it's my assumption that next few candles, 5-6 candles, whatever, how many months, about 5 months to November maybe. So all these candles will be there will be another 4-5-6 candles to the trading range, and after that we will see the breakout. Depending on the election, depending on the policies we're going to have, we're going to see either the bottom or we're going to go for the next leg up, which will be something like this, for next so many years or whatever. So let's see, where do we stand as of now. As of now, monthly chart very bullish. We have 10 days left. I think this month we can test this green trend line, and after this green trend line, the pullback. Pullback, I mean, I lose or I make money, that's regardless of that. I will be shorting the market near this trend line with the stop high of the market about 2180, 2150, something like that. Stop with that. I will be shorting the market. I will be buying SQQQ. I will be buying UVXY. I will be buying puts. I mean, I will be doing different things to make money. To make a good return on my investment. So as of now, whatever, whoever, and they believe and they say, good luck to them, and I believe that pullback is coming. I will be shorting the market. It's going to be a low probability move, but it's going to be a very great risk reward ratio guy. Let's see what we have in our weekly. In our weekly, if you see, this thing here, we are getting ready to go up, and we might test this green trend line and then see a pullback. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 bull candles we had here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and something like that, and we saw the pullback. So bullish, definitely bullish. We need to go above the close of this guy, which is right now. Let me just change this thing, because this is a very important target as of now. This dot line is very important. We to see the next target, which is this. Let's do that. To see the next target, which is 2056, 2057, to 57. We need to trade well above the high of the last week, which is 2042. So as of now, we are below. We can, tomorrow morning we can see some kind of a buying. I think the range, the days will get something like this. Let me do this here so that you can focus on it. I think something, it's going to be like going to get like this, very, very nested, very confused, difficult to make money, like breakouts can fail, like pullbacks can fail to the leg down, and breakouts can fail to, like uh, to the not what do you call, not a successful breakout. So as of now, we will be testing this. I'm not sure that, like, we are going up or we are going down. I personally believe the higher probability is that, like, we will be testing low, we will be getting a deeper pullback here. Right now, this week, next week, we bulls will go for this green trend line. Bears are aggressive bears who are millions of dollars to invest, like institutions, hedge funds, or whoever is shorting the market, they are selling right now. But a person like me, I have a very, very limited resources, so I don't want to make my money here. I will put my money here, where the stop loss, I know, where I can manage and I can take the hit if I'm wrong. Let's see where we are in our 4 hour. Let's do this. So, forever, you can see, again, this blue line has made so much money for us. Like right now, I believe that we will be. This is the blue line. I mean, I think we will be. It's not going to be a good day to make money tomorrow. It's my personal opinion. Like that. We might get very small range, 10-15 point range, and like slowly and steadily, I believe that we will be going above to test this green trend line. So if you're buying, like, I would say being long in some stocks would be better, but being long here when we are high off the range, when we are near the trend line, I'm sorry, guys, near the trend line is very, very risky, because like, okay, this pullback, the right support is 1966. I mean, how much can you scale in down here to see the next bounce? A middle, kind of a middle of the range from 1966, or you can say very extended from the bottom, which is 1802. Right now, bulls will not be very aggressive here. Instead, whereas the short sellers, the bears, they are selling the market and they are scaling higher, assuming that, like, from this trend line we'll be getting a bigger pullback. So overall, there are stocks which are getting ready for the breakout, but looking at this thing here, breakouts might fail in stocks as well. We can get deeper pullbacks. So over here, as of now, I am bullish to test this green trend line. In a bigger picture, I am very bearish. In a bigger picture, I'm waiting for the pullback. In a bigger picture, I will do everything to sell the market, to sell short the market, and go for that. Let's say if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, my risk reward ratio is good, but the probability is less. My stop loss might cut it. I'll share with you guys when I'm going to buy SQQ or anything like that. Like, I'll share with you guys, and if I'm right, then the reward can be very, very, very great. So all this money, everybody knows, if you guys have followed me from last month or so, I have been bullish from 1802. People have been talking this and that. I have been bullish. I have been sharing with you guys that we are going up, we are going higher. So right now, I mean, I'm getting ready to short the market. I'm all in. I'm going to be all in shorting the market. We are starting our swing trade from next week. So, I mean, like, it will be a little difficult, to find good stocks, but I'll be sharing my watch list. You'll be getting full access to my watch list and the stocks I'm invested in and everything. But again, I'm not here to promote that give me $500,000, give me yearly, or give me $100 a month, or give me $50 a month, or let me give you my secret recipe of making money. There is nothing such thing called, like, the thing is, like, if I'm teaching you, or if I'm sharing everything very honestly, that means in that anybody can become the similar kind of a trader, or much better trader than me or anybody, by giving their own 100% into it. So I'm here to share what I know. I'm here to share that we can make money. I'm here to share what like what chart is talking to me, what trend lines are talking to us. So right now you can see we need to take high of last week. We have few targets above. These targets are very close, so bulls will be taking this near the green, even if it poked, near the green, even if it poked 10, 15, 20 points, 30 points. I will still short the market. Like, I'll scale in. My stop loss will be, let me do monthly very quick. My stop loss would be about 10, 15 points higher than 21.34. I do not think we are going higher. I mean, I'm shorting the market. Like, look at this monthly. I mean, I don't know if somebody says it's looking bullish to them. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, I cannot be right every time, but like, I don't think so. We are getting a pullback here. We are getting a deeper pullback here. Like, even we can go deeper than 1703, 1802. I think we need to test this. We need to test this, consolidate. What I am believing, if I honestly tell you, I think, this green line and this purple line, near the November. Oh, did I screw it up? I did, I believe. Let me check very quick. No, I didn't. Okay. I believe, like, we will be going into this. So near this, like, if let's say we had good elections, which investors are coming in and all that, we'll go higher. If the election result is not very good for the market, for the businesses, we'll go down. So like, let's see how this everything will be. For me, everything is November. For me, everything is who is coming next to rule us for 4 years. So that is very important for us. The other thing is, like, there are other technologies like cloud and other technologies which I'll be sharing with you guys in our swing trading. Like, biotech is getting accumulated. Remember, biotech is a stock which is heavily accumulating, which is getting heavily accumulated. So we need to focus on that from next week. Get our watch list ready and start making money in that. So like, let's focus on biotech, let's focus on cloud, let's focus on new technologies which are coming in. I will be sharing with you guys. We do not need to get stuck with stocks which are like, which do not have anything more to offer, and they are in a trading range from a long time. There's a stock I shared with you guys, PSX. That's a stock Mr. Warren Buffett bought. I shared with you guys, I bought it at 71 and I sold it at 88 in a month. I had about 1200 stocks. I mean, 1200 stocks, understood that it's not a bigger investment. It's not a bigger number of shares, but like, even if you are, just think that you're working 9 to 5 and you just manage one stock, which is PSX, bought it at 71. In a month or so, you sold it at 88. You bought 500 stocks. You made about $10,000. So think about it. It's like, we need to invest in a very, very, very strong fundamentals. We do not need to try to become overnight millionaires. Like, if you're, make swing trading as your second job, that when you are having good time with your family, when you're having good time with your friends, when you're having good time with, like, parents, or anybody, at that time, when you're sleeping, you're working out, you're, like, you're out on vacation, swing trade should start making money for you. And slowly and steadily you will see that you have so much time with you, you feel relaxed, and you're making a lot of money. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna share my all trades with you guys, and you will be amazed to see that, like, I'm very conservative, but I invest in something which, if I go wrong, if I have to keep that stock for another 5-10 days, I know that things will go normal. So focus on that. We will be focusing a lot on that from next week, and I promise you guys that I'm gonna give you my 100%, but I need some certain promises from you guys too, which I'll be making a video next week. We will be having a seminar on Sunday. Send me tradewithsk@gmail.com. We have about 170 something emails now, so send me the email. Let's make money, let's share, let's promise ourselves that, okay, this is the time, I'm going to do, like, I'm going to win. So if you believe you're going to win this time, I make sure I give you 100%, I give you everything what is needed to be a winner. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Uh, let's meet tomorrow. I'll share some stocks. And again, there are guys, who were requesting me that, SK, could you please share some stocks? We do not want to trade futures. We cannot trade futures. I mean, many reasons, So this is the reason why, because there are guys who want to trade options, but they do not feel comfortable with S&P or E-mini or anything like that. So I'm sharing some stocks, some good moves, some where you can get some swing trades during the daytime and make some good money. And like, the main thing is, we will not be jumping from point A, stock B, stock C, and at the end of the day we have 30, 40 stocks and 10 stocks, 15 stocks. Every stock had ability to make us good return on investment, but we missed every opportunity because the time the opportunity came, we were focusing on some other stock which is setting up for another big move. So the focus should be on very few stocks, one or two or three stocks, and just focus. Just think that, okay, this is my job from 9 to 5 or 9 to 4 or 9 to 3. I'm sitting here, I'm working for somebody else, I'm just looking at these 2 3 4 charts, and I'm gonna find the best setups when there is double bottom, when there is push 1, push 2, push 3, pull back. If you guys see Netflix, I mentioned the other day, we are getting a pullback. That was a push 3 failure. I have shared everything with you guys, what I know, how I do, and how I see the market. Now, please, it's your turn to give a little bit of extra effort. Look at it. Every time we will not be right, but most of the times we will be right, and we will be a big winner in a bigger picture at the end of a month. Good luck, everybody. See you tomorrow, and let's make money let's get closer every day towards our financial freedom, because we can and we will. Thanks. Good night.